Hello everyone, welcome back to our new lesson, and today we are going to learn some alternatives to the word admire. Admire is one of the most common English words, and most of the common words have some alternatives, and we should try to learn as many as possible to improve the quality of our English language. So let's get started. Admire. Okay. So respect is an admire. So first comes respect is not an admire, alternative to the word admire. So respect. Okay. An example, I deeply respect David for what he has achieved. So David achieved something great and he deserves respect, right? We owe him respect. So we are talking about that. I am talking about David and like this way, and I'm expressing my feelings, okay, in this way. I deeply respect David. For what? For what he has achieved. So respect is the word, an alternative to the word admire. Next comes revere. It's one of the best English words. An alternative, you could say, to the word admire. So revere is a formal way of saying admire very much. So if you admire anyone, if you admire some person or a person very much, you could use the word revere. Okay. An example. Nelson Mandela, yes, is revered for his brave fight against apartheid. Nelson Mandela was a hero and was a leader, great leader, and almost every country in the world respects Nelson Mandela as a great leader. Okay, hands down, there is no argue. So Nelson Mandela is revered for his brave fight because Nelson Mandela is admired very much. Okay. Next two phrases we are going to learn. So revere is the word. Look up to or think highly of. These are the phrases which can be used about someone who you admire. Sorry, I missed a word. About someone who you admire, I think. Who you admire, right? So once again, look up to or think highly of. So an example, he had always looked up to his uncle. That means he always admired his uncle. So looked up to, or look up to means admire someone, to admire someone. Or she thinks very highly of her boss. So think highly of, right? So she admires her boss very much. Maybe her boss is very kind, very generous, very helpful, very supportive, right? So she believes or thinks she thinks very highly of her boss. Okay, she admires her boss very highly. And if a person admires someone very much or too much, you could use the verb hero worship or idealize. Okay, so idealize or hero worship, you could use either of them. So once again, if a person admires someone very much or too much, very much or too much, excessively, right? You could use either of them. An example, two examples, in fact. She hero worshipped her brothers. So she hero worshipped her brother. She admired her brother too much, right? Maybe she followed every footstep, right? Maybe she did whatever her brother told her to do, okay? So you could say she hero worshipped her brother. She admired her brother very much or too much. Or he idealized his mother. Okay. So he likes or admires or respects his mother too much or very much. And he followed his mother's order, right? Whatever his mother told him to do, he just did. So he idealized his mother. So idealize is the word. So once again, respect, revere, look up to or think highly of, and hero worship, and idealize. These are the words or phrases you could use as alternatives to the word admire. I hope you understood the lesson and you enjoyed the lesson. And if you did, just hit the thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to your YouTube channel, EngVlog. There are so many lessons on the way only for you. Hope to see you. Bye-bye.